So, what do we really know about arrogance? Well, according to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, the definition of arrogance is an insulting way of thinking or behaving that comes from believing that you are better, smarter, or more important than other people. It's the less than mentality. And there's not a whole lot of love present with that kind of mindset or belief system. It also defines it as an attitude of superiority manifested in an overbearing manner or in presumptuous claims or assumptions. Sound like anyone you know? But here's what I also know about arrogance. It robs us of our authenticity. Companies, religions, and governments are full of arrogance. And arrogance has been around since the beginning of time and still very much alive today. See, arrogance has been around for thousands of years. Take the story of the rich man and Lazarus. Lazarus, who was poor and sick, was ignored by the rich man for years, even though he sat right outside the gates of the rich man's home. And after they both had died, the rich man had the audacity to shout out to Abraham, "Have some pity, send Lazarus over here to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue. I am in anguish in these flames." Are you kidding? That's pretty arrogant after treating someone so poorly, wouldn't you say? Or how about the politicians in all countries who think they know what's best for you and I? But in many cases, their decisions are based on self-fulfillment and personal agendas, completely ignoring the rule of law. And see, it even happens in my own industry, where you have coaches, therapists, and psychologists who are more interested in meeting their own need of significance than truly helping the people they serve break through the things that are holding them back. And don't even get me started on the world of athletics. But although Merriam-Webster has its own definition of arrogance, remember that arrogance can also take on other ways of being, such as when we place an expectation on someone who didn't even ask for the expectation, or when we expect someone to live their life the way we think they should live it. Thinking that if we have a bigger house, a faster, more expensive car, better clothes, or a higher education, that we are somehow better or more important than someone else. Or what about the belief that one religion or theological belief is better than another? A few other forms of arrogance is selfishness, judgmental, prejudice, racist, cocky, pride, narcissistic. The list goes on and on. So, how is this relevant to our world today? Well, in my opinion, arrogance is the one thing that is causing more problems and will ultimately be what destroys the world. Arrogance is destroying countries, political systems, companies, industries, religions, and it's also destroying relationships all over the world. But instead of focusing on how this is impacting the entire world, instead I ask, how is arrogance impacting your world? Where might you be acting as if you are better, smarter, or more important than someone else? Because until we identify how we ourselves are being arrogant, we have no business worrying about the rest of the world. So, what can we learn from this? Well, just maybe, if we changed our mindset and belief system pertaining to our own need of significance, and we became more authentic and lived from a place of authenticity with sound values, morals, and principles, our world would be a much better place. So let us all work towards humbling ourselves and start living a life with more love, compassion, and understanding. Because that, my friends, is the answer. When we humble ourselves and live our lives with more love, compassion, and understanding, the world is a much better place to live. And by doing so, we may just find out that is a much more fulfilling way to live. So with that being said, I ask, what do you know about arrogance? I'm Brian Woodworth, founder of NCOURAGE Inc. To find out more about me, what I do, and how I can best serve you, I encourage you to visit www.NCOURAGEINC.com. That's www.NCOURAGEINC.com. Until next time, remember, give freely, share openly, love deeply. Stay Stay blessed.